Happy Con Day! Yay! That sounds like I said condom to Con Day. We are on our way to Philly for the Keystone Comic Con. I am so excited. This is my first like big type of convention, and I don't know, like it's just so surreal to me that I'm gonna be able to do press and that I got a press kit for this because it's definitely on the larger scale. So I was like, what is happening? That, oh, my shirt?
No, it's the card, the press card.
Oh, the press card. Oh, I was like, what am I sure? I'm not wearing it. But yeah, so it's my first. The ones for the regular people are really dope too. I don't want to show you so you can see it when you get it in person. But yeah, I'm really excited to be doing press, and I have some things planned. I'm super excited for that. So I hope you guys are excited to come along with me.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Hey guys, so I didn't immediately do a video post-con with my feelings just because I was out doing stuff, but that kind of works out because I've had a couple days to sit and process my feelings and kind of have a more balanced review, because I feel like once you're there, like immediately you have all these thoughts, all these feelings. For me, just now editing my videos, looking through my content, I feel like I have a more balanced review, more about like my thoughts are going to be more fleshed out. I really thought that the location was a huge plus for the Keystone Comic Con. It was right at the Philadelphia Convention Center. I want to say it's at the heart of the city, but I don't know Philly geographically, so what if I'm like, yo, it's in the heart of the city and it's really actually like on the east side or the west side? I don't know. But I thought it was really dope that it was right in a really, I guess, well-trafficked area. Actually, prior to con, I had been in that same area for work, so I felt very well acquainted with it for the past couple of days that I was there. But getting there was very smooth sailing. We were able to find inexpensive parking a couple blocks away, and then just had like a 10-minute walk to the convention center. The convention center itself, I thought, was a really great location for a convention of this size. I think I mentioned before, but this is my first like big con. The Liberty City Anime Con was my first like anime convention, and I already said in that previous review, the one big takeaway that I really didn't like was the venue. So here, I really actually loved the venue. I thought everything was very easy. I know for some people, and sometimes I get like this, like a lot of people and a lot of, you know, being around a lot of people and a lot of commotion can be overwhelming. I definitely didn't experience that, and I really think it's due to how they had the area set up. You know, when you walked in, getting in through security and, you know, making sure you have your pass or you're picking up your badge was very quick and very painless. The people there, you know, security was like in a good mood and they were laughing, they were having fun. That's something that probably doesn't really matter on the grand scheme of things, but to me, that I always feel like if you go somewhere and like somebody's negative or, you know, they're like, oh, I don't want to be here, that kind of like affects your attitude coming in. So I thought it was awesome that all the people that were working there were in a really great mood. Like I said, the area was very big. So when we went upstairs to the exhibit floor, everything, you know, was close and you can kind of see in the videos, but it was like spaced out enough that you didn't feel like you were on top of people. I hate when you're walking and you're like feel like you're right back to somebody, especially for me. I don't really like being around people all like that, so that was a big plus to me, that everything, you know, was big enough. I didn't feel cramped or stuck to people. I also thought the setup, how they had the artist valley, how they had, you know, where you can, the area where you can buy stuff, and there was a gaming center towards the back, the main stage, the lines to meet and greet the celebrities. Everything was very, very spaced out. I honestly appreciated that a lot. Like I said, I don't like being on top of each other, but it gave you, I feel like, I like walking around, and I hate when you feel like I'm here, and you really didn't move a lot. I really appreciated that. I felt like there was a lot of movement that I did. I got all my steps in, so that was something that I enjoyed. The artist alley was definitely my favorite part of the Keystone Comic Con, and that's just because it was so diverse. I did put this on my social media that I made it a main focal point for myself to highlight a lot of black and artists of color. To me, that was very important because I feel like this is a space where oftentimes we're told you can't be here, you know, this isn't for ya, or, you know, if a a person of color or a black person gets cast as in a movie role as a superhero or something, it's always a big commotion. So to me, it was dope to see artists, you know, artists who've worked on DC, Marvel, artists who've worked on established comic books, as well as artists who made their own stuff. And I made sure to put a lot of that in the video. Some of these people made their own comic books. They didn't see themselves reflected and they made that. So I think that's always awesome, you know, that we are, because you hear a lot, oh, tell your own stories. We are telling our own stories, but we can be in your stories and tell our own at the same time. Those things don't have to be mutually exclusive, you know. Two things can be possible at the same time. So the Artist Valley, I really thought was diverse, and I really thought it was, you know, dope to have that many different people, and for kids walking around to see people who look like them drawing and doing things that maybe they're thinking of doing. The vendors, I thought it was very I thought it was cool that there was a lot of variety in what they had. I felt like I wasn't repeatedly seeing the same things at every single table. I mean, there was a couple things like those Funko Pops. I feel like everyone has them, or certain figurines, but I really thought it was, you know, I wasn't seeing the same item across different things. I was seeing kind of like official merch with a mix of like fan art, fan things that people made. That was really cool. I didn't go with the intention of purchasing anything, so I didn't purchase anything. And that's just, I'm very like, yeah, sometimes I want to like splurge, other times I don't. But there definitely were things that I would have bought if I came prepared to buy stuff. So I thought, as far as vendors, again, very diverse. I really liked all the stuff. I felt like if you were going for something in particular, that you may have been able to find it. Overall, I had a really good experience, if you can tell by my video. This was my first Keystone Comic Con attending, and first time attending any kind of convention as press. So that's definitely a good perk. I'm really looking forward to hopefully attending more conventions as press. There's some I have on my list that even if I don't get accepted as press, I'm still gonna go and review, you know, do the whole shebang. I didn't do any of the panels or meet with any celebrities. That's just not what I was there for this weekend, and I also was only there one day, and since I live an hour away from Philly, I didn't really stay I didn't feel like driving back and forth. But in the future, and hopefully more cons to come, I will be definitely checking out panels or maybe doing meet and greets with celebrities. Overall, like I said, I had a really good time. This was such a great experience, especially for my first con, like my first big con. I thought it couldn't have been better. I really enjoyed myself. Just me myself, I felt like I would have had the same experience had I not gone in press as if I would have gone as just regular old me. But yeah, I'm thankful that I was able to go, and I'm looking forward to attending more events like these. So let me know down below in the comments, what was your favorite part of the video? If you attended con, what was your favorite part of the con? As well as what type of content you'd like to see next. So thank you guys.